We created Octavium to serve as a punching bag for the realm. And they were never capable of meeting that expectation because they live in an alternative reality of delusion and freakishness. And this has now reached a new level. I have in my possession now an hour-long recording of Alec and his followers threatening death upon the leadership of Teutonia, upon myself, threatening the destruction of the realm of Stalemated, lying incessantly about the circumstances which led to Alec's removal. Most of you witnessed the 6-hour-long trial during which Alec was exposed as a criminal and a deviant. Alec has twisted reality on its head to turn us into the evildoers and to turn Alec into some kind of saint. So now is the time to mobilize the finest people the realm has to offer. It has to happen now. This operation, Stormwind, which you are being entrusted with, is for the complete and total eradication of Alec and his followers from the platform. Their complete and total destruction. The destruction of their groups, of their discords, of their Discord accounts, of their YouTube accounts, of everything they're using to peddle their lies and viciousness. Every single method is authorized, with the exception of those methods which would be considered to be illegal. That means that the report function, that means if you are given admin in their servers, any kind of action that falls within those abilities is authorized. We already have many, many agents, but now is the time to strike even harder than ever before. So I'm charging the Ruler's Marshal and the leadership of the Ruler Guard with the carrying out of this Operation Stormwind for the complete and total destruction of Alec and everything that he represents on this platform. His lies, his twisting of reality for his own benefit, and his refusal to bow out at an opportune moment when he would have retained some dignity has led him to this position, where he is now threatening the destruction of Teutonia. You are you not, the protectors of the Teutonic people? You swore to defend me, to defend Teutonia. Now is the time to put your money where your mouth is and to show me that this is, regardless of it just being a game, that this is a community that you care about. This is a community that you will defend with all of your abilities and all of your energies and all of your efforts. Because these people that we created are now coming after us because they cannot stomach the reality that they are vermin. They cannot stomach that their invented worldview, that their invented reality does not correlate with what has actually happened, that Alec has been exposed as a predator, and that no amount of twisting reality, of peddling lies, will save them from destruction. So, their groups, their discords, their accounts, these are all valid targets. Their YouTube, whatever they use to peddle their lies, reporting, absolutely necessary. There are hundreds of messages in their Discord that can get them banned, where they're talking about killing people, where they're talking about harassment and all sorts of other things. This must be executed by every member of the RG. It must be executed to the full by the leadership of the RG. If I leave this place and come back and nothing has been done, then heads will roll. Because this is the moment, this is the time, this is the hour where you are being asked to do something. Something difficult that requires your complete devotion and participation. Something that requires you not to look back, not to waste time, not to regard this as simply a game, but to stand up fanatically and to defend the community of which you are a part. I'm calling upon you because you are the best. I'm calling upon you because you have sworn these oaths and you have made this voluntary commitment to the Ruler Guard to stand and defend our community. And now is the time to wipe these vermin off of this platform. I did not, throughout this entire debacle, want to call upon Teutonic resources and I did not want to call upon the ruler guard, but I am left with no option. These people leverage threats against Teutonia and against the ruler guard and against me personally. They make extremely unwise decisions. And now your fanaticism must be tested. Now your ability to conduct yourselves not simply as soldiers, not simply as guards, not simply as administrative officials, but your ability to commit yourself to any task in the defense of this realm, in the destruction, complete and total, of our enemies, must and will be tested. And you must and will be willing, against all odds, to put your time and your efforts forwards to this cause. There can be no looking back, there can be no slacking, there can be no leaving these tasks unfinished. This is what this organization was created for 5 years ago. It was created for these moments when, at all costs, the realm and its people and its ruler must be defended. So, that in mind, are you prepared, now as before, to do everything within your power to ensure that these people are completely and totally destroyed and not a single remains of their vermin stays on this platform? The conditions for this campaign will be laid out by the ruler guard leadership, and you will be expected to forward yourself for any and all tasks that are required to be executed. Whether it be reporting, whether it be collecting information, whether it be whatever it is, you will be expected to answer the call now. Because this is the moment. This is what you were created for. I'm looking to you for help. I'm looking to you to carry forward this sword that you have agreed to clutch in your hands and to drive it into the enemy until they are no more. That is why you are here. That is why you've been called upon. If you fail, regardless of your rank, regardless of your history, if you treat this like just another game, then you will never ever serve in this ruler guard again, and there will probably be other consequences for your position in Teutonia. There must be no slacking. There must be no wasting time. There must be no half-heartedness. This must be carried through until its final and victorious conclusion, irregardless of time constraints, personal efforts. It must be done. There can be absolutely no slacking. Do you understand what I am asking you now? Do you understand what I'm expecting of you? You will stand by. You will wait for the orders and the operational brief to come through. I will speak to the ruler guard leadership, and we will prepare this in such a way that we can attack them from all and every single angle until it's impossible for them to do anything. All of their accounts have been wiped out before we can do it again. It doesn't represent that much of a challenge. But anybody that raises their hands against this community has to learn this lesson. That they will face first and foremost the ruler guard, and the ruler guard will destroy them. That is the message that we want to send. That is what we must carry out together as one fist, one heart, one action. Do not let me down. That is all that I ask. Triumph Teutonia. You are dismissed until such time as further orders are issued.